How to buy on AliExpress from Suriname. First and most important, go to the top right where the flag appears. Then, search for Suriname to switch to the official AliExpress version for this country. Next, we can change the language if desired. In this case, we'll leave it in English. For currency, we can switch to any of the options shown. In this case, I'll leave it in US dollars and click Save. Now, I'm gonna show you how to buy and everything you need to know. Now, I'll show you step by step how to make a purchase and what you should keep in mind. As you can see, there are many products here, lots of deals, and in fact, at the top, we find even more. In fact, here we find a product deal and we also see product categories here. But what we're going to do is pick a sample product and I'll show you what you need to look at. First of all, let's choose a product at random. Let's pick this product over here on the right. Here it appears for us, and let's take a detailed look at everything we need to keep in mind. First of all, on the left side, we should look at the photos to see if they really match the product description, which is this one here. Always remember to pay close attention to the title of the product because sometimes you can get confused. In other words, they might be showing you this iPhone here, but it turns out they're not selling the iPhone, they're actually selling this battery. That's why it's important to tell the difference. Since sometimes people feel scammed because they see one product in the images and receive another, but it's because they didn't read this part of the title. Also remember that when we search for products on AliExpress, the price we see is the lowest available price. What do I mean by that? When you go into the listing, you'll notice that if, for example, I change the color of the product or the specifications here, you'll see that some options cost more than others. For example, this one here costs $15.22 and this one here costs $16.18. That's why before knowing how much it costs, you need to specifically choose which variation or size of the product you want in order to know the final price. Then, once you've read and seen all of these, go down to the section where the reviews appear. And here, what's important is that it has at least 4.5 stars, and ideally that it also has plenty of reviews. For example, in this case, it only has 15. I recommend a minimum of 30 or even 50 to be sure that real people are actually buying these products. Now we're gonna click where it says see more, and here we're gonna filter using this image icon so we can read and above all see real images of the products. Since the photos that appear at the top of the AliExpress page are, let's say, edited photos that look really good, whereas the photos here in the reviews are real photos from customers who have actually bought this specific product. So here we can see more for comparison, for example, the exact size in someone's hand or on a table. And here we can see in detail exactly what it's really like. Once you've chosen the product you want, now we're gonna move to the right side to make the purchase. Now here, you need to be sure about the person who is selling it to you. What you can do is click on it and you'll be taken to the store or to the products that this person offers. What you can do is check here in this section how many positive or negative reviews they have overall. Because this person doesn't just sell this product, but several others as well. And obviously it's better if they have a generally positive review rating. Then this will appear depending on where you are. Just click on it. And here what you'll do is specifically choose the country. Next, you'll select your location depending on where you are, and that's it. This applies here. Remember that depending on your location, here on the left side where the price is shown, some taxes may also be included depending on where you are. Then here at the bottom, the shipping price appears. In this case, it's completely free, but it doesn't include a tracking number. That is, we won't be able to track the product to know where in the world it is, whether it has arrived in our city or even if it has already reached our home. That's why I recommend that you buy products that offer a tracking option. So you just look for it, enter, and here when you select free shipping, it should show that tracking is included. Then here, it will specifically show the date on which the product will arrive at your home or at the place you have chosen to receive it. After this, if you want, you can change the quantity, you can choose as many products as you want, increase it, and depending on what you want, you place your order. I'm going to leave it at 1 and click where it says buy now. When I click buy now, this appears here, and here I see the shipping address It's censored because it's my personal address, but I can click here where it says change and adjust the address to wherever I am. Then under payment methods, depending on where you are located, you'll see the option to add a credit or debit card here or some other payment methods. This, as I mentioned, depends on your location. And as you can see, there's an option for promo codes here. I'll leave one for you in the description if I can get access to it. Then here in the summary, you'll see the product price and the shipping cost. This probably changed and increased because I only chose a single very cheap product. That's why I recommend that you go directly to any product here and add several items. And once you add several products, the shipping cost will likely go down, which means it won't be as expensive. So what you can do is talk to friends or family who want to order from AliExpress, so you can place a single order together and the shipping cost will drop significantly or at least stay the same. But obviously, since there are a lot more products, it's much more worthwhile to make the purchase. Once you've made your purchase, click Place Order. When you receive your tracking number, go to the website exactly as it appears above, 17 track. Enter the tracking numbers for your orders here to track them and know where your package is, whether it's in your country, if it has arrived, and to keep a close eye to ensure your order actually arrives. Similarly, if the order doesn't arrive at your home or chosen place, you can file a claim with AliExpress and they will refund your money. But for that, you need to pay close attention to the delivery date. Remember that this one said it would arrive by May 5th at the latest. So since it's May, what you should do is wait until that date. And when that date arrives, if your product from this seller still hasn't arrived, what you do is file a claim to get your money back.